Om Shanti, foolish businessman and innocent businessman. These are two terms being used in today's 9th May 2020's Bab Dada's Sakar Murli, where Shiv Baba says, yes, I am the innocent businessman, but never confuse yourself with being innocent and foolish. Shiv Baba says, I am definitely not a foolish businessman, which simply means that if you ensure or if you try to ensure your mind, wealth, health, happiness and everything at the time of destruction, when everything is absolutely on the verge of destruction, then I'm surely not going to accept a single penny at that time. While if we talk about this particular situation where we are ensuring everything by having firm understanding, faith and belief in Shiv Baba instead of asking for proof, so by keeping this pure intention in mind, Shiv Baba returns palaces for coming 21 births for that handful of rice that we are giving to Shiv Baba today. So this is what Shiv Baba explained in today's Murli, very importantly, that you can ensure as much as you want to this innocent Lord, to this Bholanath, by keeping pure and firm intention. If we try to act clever with him, then surely he is not a foolish individual. Shiv Baba has warned that as you will become powerful, Maya will also become powerful and will battle with those who are becoming powerful day by day. In Hindi, Baba says, तुम जैसे रुस्तम बनते जाएंगे, माया और रुस्तम होकर तुम्हारे साथ लड़ेगी. Which means, as much as I will try to remember Baba, as much as I will keep intentions of creating new world, new belief system for me, so my old belief systems, old sanskars will surely challenge me. They will come into action at times or maybe in minds in emerged or aware form. At that time, it's the duty and responsibility of the soul to remember Shiv Baba so that through his power, that old sanskar can be destroyed. Because once something is being created in the mind, it's only and only Shiv Baba. He's only Shiv Baba who has this power of destroying something that is being created in the mind. Also, Shiv Baba has talked about the path of devotion, that they have the belief that bathing in Ganga is going to purify them, or applying mud over the body is very good and essential to get all the impurities being washed away from the body. But Shiv Baba says water, mud, etc., these can never ever reach to soil. These can never ever reach to soul. Soil, water, they have no impact on soul, isn't it? Fire, all the 5 elements have no as such impact on the soul until and unless the soul doesn't start considering itself to be this body. Also, Shiv Baba said that there is silence, movie and talkie. Silence, that is Paramdham, the state when neither mind nor physical sense organs are active, or you can say are in action. They are in absolute silence. When the mind is not creating a single thought, it's just zero. A sense of complete silence, which we can understand what exactly Shiv Baba is trying to tell, that what exactly Paramdham is. The state of mind when there is not even a single thought and you're not even performing actions through your bodies, that is Paramdham. Second is movie, that is Sukshmavatan. Movie can be experienced even while working with your physical sense organs. That is when the mind is working but physical sense organs are silent, and mind is working with restrictions and limitations only. We are not permitting our minds to wander here and there by creating n number of thoughts at a particular time. And third, that is talkie, when we use our physical sense organs, that is this physical world, where there are many number of thoughts as well, when we consider ourselves to be bodies, to be more precised. And also Shiv Baba said that Brahma Baba is the one who's with 1,000 arms, and we children are actually the arms of Brahma. So just like a soul cannot perform, an arm cannot perform action without the presence of soul in the body, similarly without having a connection or awareness or respect for the Father Brahma, how is it possible that we children can perform something? We are his arms. Brahma Baba is the soul of this journey. Shiv Baba is definitely the creator. Brahma Baba is the one who put 100% of his effort to reach that number one status, and also waiting for we children to become complete and pure so that we all can go back to home together. Brahma Baba is that great. So it's important to have practical form of love for the loving Father also. Because Brahma Baba is loving us. And keeping this intention that I just have to connect myself to Shiv Baba, who Brahma is. This is a disgusting thought, because Brahma Baba actually surrendered his entire life for children. So he deserves that kind of love, affection, happiness surely. Also, Shiv Baba said that it's important to experience and practice of the bodiless stage. And actually this is the basis for claiming a number ahead. Because experience can happen only through practice, and practice has to be done consciously by remembering Father consciously. Like we usually say, आजकल तो तुम मुझे याद ही नहीं करते, ऐसा लगता है you don't remember me nowadays. We complain to our near and dear ones at times. This is what Shiv Baba complains in every day's Murli, that how can you forget me? How can you forget me? तुम मुझे भूल कैसे जाते हो? I'm your father. How can you forget your father? So remembrance is natural. It is neither visualization nor imagination. It's just pure connection. So this is what we need to understand. Also, Shiv Baba has given an unique idea today, that if someone says that if you remain pure, then how this world is going to sustain, how this world is going to continue. So Shiv Baba says, answer them back that we have so many sannyasis in this world, so many sannyasis, so many souls who renunciated actions and marriage and all kind of that stuffs. But still the world is continuing. We have so much dense population. We are densely populated. So this world will continue. Don't worry about this world. Om Shanti.